Good morning. It is day 61, episode 61 of Ranch Simulator. This is the Southwest DLC. A storm has just passed, so the morning is starting to look very, very good. You join me, the Sunday Gamer. Um, right, so this is temporary, and it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I've put this up to try and coax the pigs through so we can get a couple coming through at a time. And sort of try and get them into the processing plant. So we got 3 in now, and they can walk on through. Come on, you. Down to here. And we can close that up. Open that up. Get a couple coming through again. Come on. Close the gate. Open the door here. Bring them in. Do you mind? So now that these two are in here, we do have one on the loose, but you know what? That's fine for a minute. I don't think that pig can go anywhere. She will, she'll get a bit antsy, but that's fine. Wait! Where did you go? I mean, you guys saw this, right? Like, I shot her, yeah? You're gonna have to stay by there for a minute. Come on. In you come. Wait. That should make a bit more room. That was like a proper pig jump scare. So let's bring these guys down now. Come here. No. Okay, give me a second. There we go. All right. It definitely works, this room, and it's a lot better than, you know, we were having where the meat would send us flying. Can you, come on. No, she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to come in. I think there's probably too much in here. Right, you can have a wander for a minute. Ooh. Let's make some room. I don't think she can go anywhere. What is she? What are you eating? There's nothing in there. Here we go. So that hopefully would have cleared enough room. Yeah, it has. Cool. So yeah, this is only a temporary structure for the time being. Like I said, we're not going to do a lot of pig work during the day. We'll do most of that at night, but that's okay for the time being. You know, it does a job. I brought this little golf cart into the cows last night with the milk jugs on, and we filled up 3 milk jugs, so we were doing some cheese production overnight. Oh, I don't want to be doing that. So we can put this wood back now. Don't think it's needed. I think the cows have got enough room for the time being with now that we've opened up the goat pen to them, or what was the goat pen. And that looks good now. Max, good boy. Still no sign of the cat. That cat, like, absolutely must have ran away. I don't know if that's a thing. Maybe someone can tell me. Nothing ready to harvest here. I think they were all done during the night. But we can certainly water and check the health. All hearts there. And all hearts there. So everything is looking pretty good. More eggs. How much room do we have? We have enough room for 18 more eggs. Alright. Again, they're getting clumped. And I don't know why. That seems to be a favorite position of theirs. If anybody knows why in the comments, please let me know. Have you seen that before? Is this something to do with the placement, or is it just, you know, a chicken thing? Because look, immediately they go back to that area. Almost full on the chicken, on the eggs though, so we will have to bring another basket over. Baskets are in the greenhouse. We better check on the silo as well. 25, wow. With what, like, even though I'm processing the pigs, what I don't want is for them to die in the pen again, because I don't want to have to go into the pen to sort of get them all out. Feels like a storm is coming. That's not ideal. So balance, we are still over that 36,000 mark, which is really good. That's you know, we want to stay over that mark because we need that amount to buy the new ranch. Right. We got quite lucky in the last episode that Jacinda, who was sort of like waiting in this area here, didn't actually get out, and then she let herself back into the pen, which is really good. So Jacinda's stats, stamina and speed both going up, handling going up, health going up. So that's really good. So we'll take Jacinda for a run, I think, now for a couple of minutes. And when we get back. We might take Winston out for a few jumps, or more likely we'll just sort of just take him out for a short run, something like that. I'm not really sure, but let's go. All right, so we're back in the yard doing some exercises. With Jacinda. You can see the plus sign in the bottom right hand corner. He's coming up, so that means that she is training, she's learning, she's getting better. Jumped on Jacinda by accident. I'm hoping she doesn't make a dart for it. And this is Winston. So stat-wise, no improvement from Winston yet, but he's only a small notch on that skill circle down in the bottom right. But he's got much better stamina, good speed, speed, good handling, and decent health. So we're going to take Winston for a few jumps. We'll go check on the cheese production then, actually, because the cheese have been going. We've had some cheese going through the night. And like I've said, although we've been selling pork and beef outside of market day, we still have to wait until sale day, which is day 63, to sell the cheese and to sell like the pork and the salami and things like that. So, it is important that we keep on with those things, making sure that we've got plenty to sell, because it's going to be expensive. Like, we've got big plans for the... Oh, Max, careful. We got big plans for the new ranch. And, things are expensive. Like, building the silos. Building the silos and these windmills. Just those are, like, really expensive. They cost a fortune in metal. So we really need to make sure that we've got all of that stuff, like, loaded up. How are we looking over here? Yeah, we've still got milk. I can get 4 on the go there. And there. And get another 2 here. What are they? 60%. Oh, these are done. So this needs to go in here. And they are 61% done. So in here we've got cow cheese, goat cheese, white mold cow, and blue mold cow. Oh, I'm putting them in there, but they could actually just go straight into that cupboard. Now that there's 6. Do you know what? I'm going to use this one for blue mold. And this one for just... So we're going to move that one aside while we're focusing on blue mold cheese. So this one now can go there. That they're both empty. So this one's got white mold cow, 12 goat cheese, and 6 cow cheese. I think everything in here now, so that should be 18 blue mold. So that should be a full box of blue mold cheese, which would be excellent. We've got 2. Oh, the fruits and veg are done. So 1 strawberry to replace. You don't make loads off the greenhouse, to be fair, but it's definitely like profitable. Only 1? Yeah. Especially like if you can have multiple harvests without needing to replace any of the seeds. That's good. Max has got the zoomies running back and forth. No worries there. Oh, do we let a couple through? We're gonna leave this open. See if we can entice a couple through the gates. We're not fussy, big or small. What I don't want though is pregnant. There we go. And obviously we don't want money hog either. Oh, actually, you know what? I should... Don't come through, guys, a minute. I was just thinking about it now. I haven't sorted out all of the meat in there, have I? No, there's still a bunch of meat. And it did it caused a bit of a issue before. And we will use some of it. We're not going to waste this pork. We're going to use some of it for processing and some of it to sell as just as pork. There should definitely be enough room to bring a couple of pigs into here now. They're a bit excitable because of the gunshot. Oh, I can see the cows getting excitable too. I need to be careful with the cows. Don't want to stress them out. Did I see a baby one? Yeah, come on, Piglet. Get in, yeah. And the final one. Yeah. We will. Because we got them through the gate. Nice. Get some sausages on the go. So we got 3 done. This will be 4. Oops, dropped the pan. Okay. So we got 5 and 6. Nothing in there, so let's start loading these up. Oh dear. I don't want to there we go. That should still be, yeah, it is, yeah, great. So we got 12 being made. We got empty slots, so we could. Yeah, we could. But right. So now that the truck is empty, let's load it back up. Ready for sale day. We got a couple more baskets and honey barrels over the other side as well. So, you know, we'll make sure we get them before we take it on day 63. Let's put that there, and then we can take the oil barrels or the oil drums. He says, questioning himself. We'll put them there. Right, what have we got? Empty, empty. Right. There's quite a lot of pork to sell. We'll go pick up some of this now. Clear out one half at a time, I think, so that we got room to bring the pigs in. That seemed to work pretty well. So I started using the revolver for some of the smaller pigs just to give Old Faithful a rest, really. That's an empty one. Good. Yeah, as I said, though, I'm only going to keep that structure there temporarily. I think, like, if it really works, then maybe it's something that we look at cleaning up and making look better. What have we got? 11 and 6. Oh, just one shy. Oh, there's got to be like one piece of pork lying around, surely. Like, it's flown out the door. Otherwise, we grab a piglet. And we grab that. And then we got our 12. So let's transfer those 6 across there. So now we've got 18 in there. We've got another empty container. Nice. These containers, I will keep them there because we are going to need to unload. It's worked out pretty well, though. I do, like I said, for what is a very makeshift construction, I think it has worked out pretty well. See the cows in their extended pen? So they've got a lot more room to move now. They've got another food and water trough down this end. And there's more room that we could extend out as well if we needed to. I'm hoping we don't need to before we move now. I don't want to use the wood if we don't have to. Because when we do move, like, they'll probably have a far bigger pen. It's also really good having this second milker because during the night I used this one to milk them, and there was quite a lot of room down in this end. I could drive in through the gate there, park the little golf cart up, fill up the 3 canisters, and drive back out again. It worked. It worked really well. I think what tends to happen with the barn is that they get bottlenecked in the door. Whereas here, I can sort of bring them over, park them up, that's a male, you're a female. You're a female too. We need to label the females again. I'm getting better at telling them apart. Oh, it's full. I need to take the jug. Come back. I think we had a spare jug over here. We did indeed. Yeah, I'm getting better at telling the males and the females. I mean, the big giveaway as they get older is the horns, and the udders. But it's when they're slightly younger that it's harder to tell. So I think it's about male, male, female, but she might have been milked. Yeah, she has. There we go. And that'll be the second full canister. So let's take that off you. Put it back on there, and we'll take this canister. So yeah, it only takes 3 cows to fill up a milk jug, where it took... I mean, I can't even do the maths, but probably 10. Yeah, 10 goats would be 40, and it holds 42. So that is now an empty one. That can go there and there. So cook, 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 cook. Have I added it to all of them? Ah. So that's another 6. And now that's blue cheese, so get these put away. And blue cheese is worth quite a bit. Now we could also, you know, add eggs to bulk it out. And that, I believe, adds more value to it as well. But I'm not worried about doing that. I'm just going to sell the eggs as eggs. But yeah, that's... I mean, it's 7:30 p.m. now. I don't know. It's a bit of a strange one. That doesn't really feel like we did loads, but I sort of feel like we got quite a bit done. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, if you have enjoyed it, then please leave a like, please comment, and if you don't want to pop a comment, then just put an emoji down for engagement. It's all appreciated. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch these videos. And if you have enjoyed it, I will see you in the next one.